Hey guys, how you doing? So I wanted to talk to you today about some of the resources that are available for anybody to learn about personal finance and to help you on your personal finance journey. As a financial coach, I help people with their day-to-day financial situations. I help people boost their savings. I help them pay off debt, improve their credit score, and many other things. And although these are things that everybody can do themselves, I will say that a coach can help you get results so much faster. So an example that I like to use is it's kind of like having a sports personal trainer or a gym personal trainer. How many times have you been at home and you said, you know what, I'll just go to the gym tomorrow? I know that I'm guilty of that. And so instead of going to the gym or going and exercising, you sit at home and eat a bag of chips. Well, personal trainer is going to be there holding you accountable and pushing you to meet your goals. So it's the same with a financial coach. We do the same thing with our clients. We help them with their personal financial situation. We hold them accountable. We help them set goals, and we set milestones and work towards those. And it can be a great resource for anybody. But there's a ton of free and inexpensive resources available that can help you out in the absence of a coach. These are a lot of the favorites that I'm going to share with you today. And these are a lot of the things that I used in my personal finance journey, and actually I still use today. So please listen in. If you're anything like me, you have a library of your favorite podcasts that you listen to in the car or exercising or mowing the lawn. My number one recommendation for a personal finance podcast is Dave Ramsey. He's got a great system of personal finance baby steps that are super easy to implement and understand. The show is basically in the format of a radio show, which is how he first started, where anybody can call in with their real life personal finance questions, and he provides coaching based on his baby step methodology. He is a bit hardcore, and I don't subscribe to all of his methods, but the podcast is incredibly motivating and informational. And it's so popular that he provides 3 hours of content every day. He occasionally does a show called The Millionaire Hour, where he asks millionaires to call in and tell the audience how they became millionaires. It's really powerful stuff. I also have his book, The Total Money Makeover, and I have taken and taught his course called Financial Peace University. This might sound like a commercial or paid endorsement, but it's not. I can truly say that Dave Ramsey was the primary contributor to me becoming debt-free. Another podcaster and radio show host that I really like is Clark Howard. He is different from Dave in that he's not anti-debt, so he gives great information about credit. He provides a lot of information to consumers about different ways to save money through travel hacks, through insurance information, credit card reviews, cell phone plan reviews, scam alerts, and investing advice. There's so much great information that he provides, and I highly recommend you check out his podcast and his website if you want articles and opinions about all sorts of daily financial topics, like I mentioned above. Clark.com is his website, so you should check it out. Another podcast that I really can't get enough of is called The Life Coach School with Brooke Castillo. Pretty much every time I listen to an episode, my mind is blown. She does have occasional episodes about finance, but there's really a broad range of topics. Her primary emphasis is teaching about what she calls the model, which is based on the cognitive behavior model. And I will explain that for you if you're not familiar with what it is. Your results in life are primarily influenced by your thoughts. Your thoughts contribute to your feelings and your subsequent actions. And it all begins with your thoughts. So change your thoughts and you can influence those other things to make significant changes in your life. Because of her podcast, I truly believe that anything is possible. It sounds really foo-foo, but it's not. When you listen to her, you come to understand that most of what she's saying really is common sense. I think this podcast would help anybody with most problems in life, which may include personal finance, but she talks about relationships, work, family, and all sorts of other things. I highly recommend you check it out and start with episode 1 because it really lays a great foundation for everything that she teaches about. All right, the last thing I want to do is recommend a few books. I'm running out of time, so I'll make this quick. There are 3 personal finance books that I recommend. I will share with you these 3 favorites of mine. They're fairly easy to read. They provide information that's easy to understand and implement. So the first one is called Get Rich Slowly 2.0, How Young People Can Build Wealth in Less Than 55 Pages. I'm not going to provide you with the author's name because I can't pronounce it, but if you Google it, it's really easy to find. Very simple to read and implement and follow. The second book that I recommend is a classic. It's called The Wealthy Barber, and that provides basic personal finance information and is an easy read. And the third book is I Will Teach You to Be Rich. That's another personal finance book that provides great basic information on how to set you up towards a good financial foundation. I hope this information was useful for you. I highly recommend all of the resources that I told you about today. And please, please comment and let me know what you think of this video. Also, let me know if there's anything you want me to provide for you on this Facebook page. Thank you so much.